Last September, the city of Baguio played host to the Indigenous Peoples Assembly, the first of 3 regional events initiated by the Senate Committees on Cultural Communities and Climate Change in preparation for the National Indigenous Cultural Summit. This first assembly was organized for the cultural communities in Luzon as a venue for hearing the voices of the indigenous peoples and to gather their urgent concerns which our committees shall strive to champion and uphold in the halls of the Senate.
I hope that this gathering will be an opportunity for all of us to look at ourselves, to look at the Republic Act 8173 and see how we can work together to maximize its implementation for the benefits of all of us IPs, whether rich or poor.
In addition to the more obvious and protracted issues of ancestral domain, cultural integrity, health, livelihood and education, the Assembly also raised the growing concern on environmental degradation and the impacts of climate change, which has been further aggravated by irresponsible mining operations.
This attempt is to bring back to the fore that climate change is something that the indigenous peoples have lived with for so long. We know when the wind changes. We know when the rain falls too harsh. We know when there is something calamitous that is coming. But we have to be left in our ancestral domains.
Among the cultural communities represented in the Luzon Regional Assembly were the Isneg, Bago, Kankanaoy, Iwak, Ibatan, Agta, Itawes, Tuwali, Gadang, Bugkalot, Ayangan, Malug, Abeleng, Iloco, Isinay Gadang, Ifugao, Kalanguya, Agta, Tabagnot, Aita, Aplai, Ibaloy, Carao, Kalinga, and Bontoc. In this assembly, we wanted to know straight from our indigenous brothers and sisters the concerns of their respective communities and of cultural communities in the Philippines as a whole. We needed to hear from them if the programs of our government and the laws we enact are relevant to their special needs, particularly in preserving their culture and traditions. The enthusiasm showed by the delegates in expressing their opinions and concerns was as encouraging as they were enlightening.
Ito ay simula lamang ng ating pag-uusap, which hopefully will lead to action and implementation. And this is so significant because it is the first, and whatever we gather here, we will actually use as a model in the other regional assemblies. We envision this assembly to serve as a mechanism to strengthen the voices of the IP leaders as we engage in dialogue with local and national policymakers as well as international institutions. This assembly will hopefully serve as a foundation and focal point upon which a longer-term process of engagement and discussion can be launched and sustained. It is our hope that this exchange of ideas, experiences, and struggles be a beginning of a meaningful and effective dialogue, to gather your views on the committee's priority measures and to help address your needs through legislation and other initiatives.